Good morning. Today's December 13th. It's a Saturday. It's my first Saturday off in 3 weeks. I get to go let my dogs bite people today. Today's message is the continuation of yesterday's message. I didn't do a video yesterday, but the collective message was that we're all sitting in the same storm, crying the same tear, wanting to touch each other, but too afraid that we're monsters. The animal part of us, the sun, the wolf, knows that we belong in a pack. So today, the whole human circus drops the act. Trust the howl in your gut. Let the tears open the door. Let desire pull you into someone's arms, or truth, or quiet. When fear shows up, which it will, remember, Jesus isn't coming to save the world. The Christ consciousness is just reminding us that we have always been one body. Stop rebuilding. Stop teaching. Just breathe. On the other side of the perfect storm is no storm at all. It's just us. I am you. You are me. We are the all. So here's what's left when the wind stops blowing. It's today. Today is a pretty layered message, and I might have to pause this video at some point and clear out some memory from my phone. And what we have at the center of this morning's reading is the card Macrocosm. The Two of Earth Guardians. This card says step back and see the bigger picture. Where can you cultivate more balance in your life? This card's asking for reset. Step back and consider what kind of reality that you want. Order your priorities and focus them. Find fun and creativity and excitement in your priorities. Bashar says, follow your excitement until it's not exciting anymore. The Two of Earth Guardians is the Two of Pentacles. It says we might be juggling too much. So this is a command to set some things down and reorganize. At the top of the spread, this is the crown, the superconscious, the higher mind awareness. The Six of Earth Guardians is the African plains. This card says, you reap what you sow. Are you open to receiving, and are you giving from your overflow? This is the circle of life. What we put in, we get back. This is giving with no expectation of receiving. This is receiving to let others have their joy in giving. All right, at the foundation, the roots, the subconscious. It's the Four of Portals. It says deep dive. This is a time for inner reflection, not apathy, not disconnection, just inner reflection. Consider the opportunities available to you and whether your hesitancy to take them stems from fearful avoidance or good instincts. You've got opportunities that you're refusing to take. It's a time for inner reflection and deep contemplation. Listen to the whispers of your inner feelings. Let them connect you with your unprocessed emotions. All right, in the recent past is the Priestess of Portals with vines. This is cups. It's time to lead with your heart rather than your head. Listen to your intuition and let the subtle yet potent messages of dreams, visions, and meditations. Trust your inner sense of knowing. This is you able to listen with your heart. You're able to keep humanness in mind while seeing the divinity reflected in other people's eyes. Okay, in the near future is the Priestess of Activations. This is Wands. It says the Chalice. You get the job done swiftly so you can have more time and space for softness. Both receptivity and efficiency are essential, and sometimes boundaries are necessary to keep the balance. This is directness and getting straight to the point without getting caught up in your emotions. This is intellect and unbiased logic with flexibility and openness. This is taking action for the greatest good of the collective. The collective may need harder and, the collective may need to be harder and more uncompassionate rather than sentimental or getting caught up in emotional distractions. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, I'll show you the cards. The Five of Earth Guardians, the Nine of Light Codes, the Three of Earth Guardians, and the Tower. Collective is in a self-protective loop. You've isolated yourself. You're feeling excluded when really you're the ones who've been closing the doors. The Tower's crashing in to reset that power dynamic, forcing balance. Sometimes we get so caught up. We get so caught up on our journeys, on our self-improvement, self-growth, self-discovery, that we start shutting people out. We are able to see the matrix for what it is. The rose-colored glasses have come off. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's hard to walk into rooms of people and be able to mingle with the niceties, with the fakeness, small talk. It's very difficult, and we have to, as empaths, sometimes we need to step back and go and rest, because it takes a lot of energy to be in those situations. These people are constantly sucking us dry, and they're sucking us dry because we're having to put on a mask in order to be able to deal with them. The macrocosm card, like literally the whole point of this morning's reading, is balance. We need to balance our upper and our lower. Our higher knowledge, our overgiving is sitting in the higher knowledge space. So we have to balance that. We have to balance the give. We have to balance the oversharing with our deep contemplation. We can't be like in deep contemplation or out in the community over giving. Like, there has to be a balance. We have to balance our intuition with our logic. And what's happening here is that we feel like we've been left out in the cold with the Five of Earth Guardians. We feel like we've been left out in the cold, and we've built up walls to protect ourselves. But we built up those walls and boundaries to protect ourselves before we ever felt like we were left out in the cold. We pushed everybody out and built those walls around us. And now the Tower is saying that we need to equalize. We need to readjust our balance. We need to take a step back and recenter in the now, in the present, and look at the past and the future as if it's happening now so that we can reprioritize. Now, I asked why. Why did the collective do this? And as I was shuffling the cards, these two were in the split. Aletheia and Gnosis. Gnosis is direct experiential knowledge of the divine. It's inner revelation beyond intellectual understanding. Inner revelation beyond intellectual understanding. Gnosis hits hard, it hits sudden, and it's transformative, just like the Tower. Aletheia is unconcealed truth or disclosure. This is unveiled reality. It's stripping away of falsehoods, raw truth emerging from duality or shadow. Interesting. The catalyst, shadow clearing, underneath the Tower. This is looking, Aletheia is looking at the shadow. And realizing that that's the raw truth behind why we do things. Okay, so that was in the split. At the top of the deck is the seed. This is pure potential, beginnings, latent energy, quiet power of something small that holds immense growth. And at the bottom of the deck was the bridge. What card number are you? 38. 38 reduces to 11. Okay, the bridge. This is connection. This is crossing thresholds. This is linking opposites. It's the, let's see, last week I talked about 111. The one in the middle is the bridge. Awakening and enlightenment is tertiary. It's threefold. It's Father, Son, Holy Spirit. It's mind, body, spirit. It's tertiary. There's always going to be something in the middle that links the light to the dark. It's the sun, the moon, and the self. This is the pathway between worlds, fostering balance. It's hopeful passage after separation. Awakening a truth that's planted a seed of change, now needing integration. And wouldn't you know it, sovereign cohesion was underneath shadow clearing. Yeah, so it's, you guys have, you're in like this phoenix energy, like ready to rise from the ashes, but something's missing. We need balance. We need sovereign cohesion. 15:44 on the timer. So portals, activations, light codes. The only one that's missing is the Priestess of Earth Guardians. This is the divine feminine restructuring. We've got the Page of Activations. This is the Page of Swords. This is a youthful, playful. This card says heartful communication. This is communicating clearly from the heart, allowing the heart to be the bridge between the solar plexus chakra, your creativity, your self-worth, your internal power. This is the bridge, allowing the heart to be the bridge between the mouth and the brain and the mind. Heartful communication. This is what happens when we become present. Love isn't just something that we spurt out and, oh, I love you, I don't want to be without you. No, this is being able to lay the hammer down while still being compassionate. And then microcosm. So we started this reading with macro. Microcosm with the initiate of Earth Guardians. This is the micro is realizing, like, so we've taken a step back and we've looked at the bigger picture, but now with deep dive we've got to go inside a little bit and see the root cause of the issues. The Priestess of Light Codes here. This is the radiant feminine. The Queen of Wands. The Witch of the Tarot. You can do this. You can go out in the community. You can let some of these walls down. Don't allow that tower to bring sudden upheaval and chaos, because just like the walls of Jericho falling, that's what this tower is going to do. It's going to destroy and dismantle everything that you thought you built. God laughs when we make plans. And we are not in control. The King of Portals with the great central sun. Moving from the priestess, the queen, to the king. That's your balance. Walk away from the things that don't make you feel good anymore. And realize that you are the creator of your own reality, and you don't have to shut people out. I love you guys. Have a great weekend. I'm going to let my dog go bite people, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.